Yeah, I think from a dispute perspective, when we look at, I think again dealing with our vendors, we want to be having conversations with them about the future, not the past. So if we kind of tick along through a year, we get to the end of the year and we knock on their door and we say, "Can I have $1 million rebate, please? That's what we calculated. That's what we've earned." And they turn around and say, "I'm sorry, it's only $500,000." You'll probably find for the first 3 months of the following year, you're not talking about how you can mutually benefit each other's businesses. You're arguing about what happened last year. And it doesn't matter which way you cut that, whether you're right or they're right, between you, there is a £500,000 or dollar black hole in your books somewhere. So that is going to leave a bad taste in the mouth of the relationship. What we found is this stops that. It brings out any ambiguity in a trading arrangement because everything is black and white in one place. It's very clear. It's showing you and your vendor how much you're spending, what you're earning. So it takes that away. But what it also means is not only does it avoid the dispute, but because you know what you're spending, you can leverage that spend for your own benefit. So we will sit down with our commercial departments. So this brings finance and commercial together. And we look at all of the tiered rebates where you spend more and you earn more. And we start to free up cash to the business to allow them to go and stock up in certain areas to leverage some improved buying gains, which potentially we can pass to our customer and grow market share. So the right way, it's a win-win for everybody, because if we're growing market share with sales, we're buying more from our vendor. But if we're all using the software, without it, it's very easy to be in disputes. And in my 6 years of being responsible for rebates in our business, every year end, I would say I'm typically involved in disputes, maybe 5 to 10 suppliers, at least totaling, it is always 6-figure sums in rebates. Because, like you say, a contract has been sat in somebody's car, there is a misinterpretation of a trading agreement, and both sides naturally accrue it the best way in their favour. We accrue it what's best for us, they accrue it what's best for them, and that sometimes can diverge and result in that gap.
Yeah, and it just sours the relationship a little bit there, doesn't it? Or it can have
It does.
that impact.